Hey guys, Opkain here, and I'm back with my life tips, business tips, dating tips, etc. So yesterday as I was heading home, I met a friend of mine and she has all these beautiful pieces of jewelry, and she phoned me, in my car going home. And then she was just like, Hope, I wanted to just show you these things that I have, and they are so amazing. Her things are really, 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 really amazing. So I was like, cool, let me see. I'm loving everything. I bought a pair, and then I'm like, by the way, I always see you posting on your WhatsApp status stories. How come you don't post work? And then she goes like, Mnange, Hope, I don't have an iPhone. I'm just like, bruv, when I started my business, I was literally using an Infinix to post, and by then I had an Infinix because when I came back from Malaysia, I came back with my Google Pixel. They stole it, and then that after 2 weeks I bought an HTC. They stole it. I bought another, and I was just like, nah, I'm going to be on Infinix or Techno. So I did use those phones in the beginning. Like if you see my very first post, they all had that Techno stamp, Infinix. That was like, 6 years ago. So after this, it made me wonder. I was like, are people really missing out on putting out content because of the phone that they have? Let me tell you something. I used my Infinix to post my stuff until one of my exes upgraded me to an iPhone. By the way, shout out to him. That's the one good thing he did for me. So at that point, he was like, oh, why don't you get an iPhone? I told him, no, I don't want it to be stolen. At least when I buy a Techno, I can always replace it. He was like, no, you just have to change where you hang. And then I realized that it's so true, because back then I was still young. I was hanging over at Panamera, as in these random places that, are supposed to be for campus kids. But now at my big age, I hang at Serena, I hang at Pretea, 4 Points. That's where, you meet the right people. You guys, Manange, don't hate on me. I'm manifesting. That's how you manifest. You say where you're hanging. But anyway, yeah, so before my ex got me that phone, I actually did use those kinds of phones, and the content is still there. And the good thing with this, when you feel like the phone is not good enough, you can always delete pictures. In the end, people will follow you on your journey. Remember also, your photos from back then 10 years ago are not the same. I mean, when I got my older iPhone, I was like, oh my gosh, finally very good pictures. But now when I compare it to my much newer version of the iPhone, I'm just like, okay, wow, this is not even a good one. And next maybe there will be an iPhone 16 and it will be so much better. So at the end of the day, you just keep posting, and you can always delete. No one is going to unfollow you for deleting. That's a good thing with social media. Grow your following, and just post whatever you can. Post with your Techno, post with your Infinix, post with any phone. You don't need an iPhone or a Samsung to actually start making content. It's such a millennial and Gen Z mindset. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, I need the latest iPhone. Oh my gosh, I need the latest Samsung. Guys, no, just shoot. People want to see that you have something. And her jewelry is one of the most amazing. Next time, I'll probably wear some and I show you. But I'm just like, she's missing out just because she has a Techno phone and she feels like she can't put her content out there. I don't know if you guys on TikTok, but there are so many people who actually have Technos and Sparks, and they have huge followings, 10K. They don't necessarily stay in posh places. They are not living a very posh life. They are in just, kinds of places where people would be like, I don't want to be seen in that sort of space on social media, which is very sad, because you grow by putting yourself out there. For me, I have never been ashamed. Like I always tell you, I started from scratch. I literally started with one product, like it's my moisturizer, and I've grown to have a range of 17 plus products. And I'm so grateful that I stuck to my guns and pushed until I got to where I needed to be. You guys, it's very easy to get yourself out there. All you have to do is not overthink it, The moment overthinking is your portion, that's when everything will fall apart for you. Another interesting thing that she told me was like, what if, with my fake phone I post and then I get 1 like. I was like, 1 like, girl, that's a lot. In the beginning, I was literally getting 0 likes. If I can scroll down one time, or if you guys can check for texture. So if you're waiting to get all this money and then you have very expensive stuff, phones, you have only expensive locations where you shoot, let me tell you, even want to miss out on more relatable customers. For me, I have a lot of customers that I started with at the level where I was, and they've grown with me, and they still support me, and they're not afraid of even the price increment, because they've seen that I started from really small. Like I always advocate, start small and grow from there. So yeah, if you don't have an iPhone or a Samsung, please use your Infinix. Use your Techno. Be like those guys on TikTok who don't care. And this is why I love TikTok. You know, Instagram, it's all about the fancy life and the nice life and the big dream. But with TikTok, there's nothing like that. You see people in huts and they're giving out their content. You see people staying in iron sheet houses and they're giving out their content. You see people in their different sorts of businesses, roasting maize, and they're literally giving out content. And they have so many followers. So thank you, China, so much for TikTok. It's such a game changer. So guys, please post your work. Don't care. 1 like, 2 likes, 20 likes. I have quite a following right now, but I still sometimes get, you know, under 100 likes. And I'm just like, you know what, it's okay. Because at the end of the day, when you see your story, there's like thousands of people have seen it. So there's thousands of people that see it. Some don't even comment, some don't like, but they'll definitely buy. So I just want to encourage everyone who thinks they don't have yet the fancy packaging, the fancy phone, the fancy place to shoot, you don't have a tripod. All these things take time. It took me like, I just got my tripod like 2 years ago with the lighting. I got my microphone also, I think last year, and I learned how to properly, you know, set up the stuff, match the lights. I just got my headlights, you know, like this month. So everything is about growth. You grow slowly, start from where you are, and don't care about what people think. By the way, let me tell you something so shocking. Very few people are thinking about you like you think they are. So just focus on yourself. Don't worry too much about people. People are just there. And how many people do you know? You know, I once was watching a TikTok by Elsie Mijimbo, I think, and she was like, a lot of people are so scared that people are going to judge them, but the people that are going to judge you, are they even your friends? You know, like for me, a friend is someone who would call you to check up on you once in a while. They, you know, you take each other out, you meet, you get up. Like, how many of those do you have if you're being real? I probably have like 2 or 3. So all those people, you're assuming, oh, this person is my friend. They're going to see me. They're going to laugh at me. They're going to be like, I'm over, you know, always talk about my stuff. There's a guy who told me, all I see, I literally followed you on Instagram to see how you look, but all you post is work. I told him unfollow me. He was like, yeah, because I can't do with the advertising. I told him unfollow me because my entire being as Hope Cayenne is advertising my business. I want to advertise my business. I want to advertise Protextrad. I want to advertise Nile Treats because that's our family business. So at the end of the day, if you feel like you don't like someone who advertises, I'm not the one for you. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and encourage you guys, start from where you are, use your phone, you know, and just put out your content, and you never know what you never know the crowd you'll receive from there on. Anyway, thank you guys. Follow, share, like, and subscribe. And next time, I'm going to take you on my journey to building up my mini factory and getting Protextrad to where it has been. Thank you guys for being a part of my journey. Please help me grow my Facebook, my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube. It's Hope Cayenne, HOPEKAYENY on all of them, and you can easily find me. I'm always either giving business tips or advertising my business or dating tips and, you know, everything in between. So have a blessed Holy Weekend. Have a happy Good Friday, happy Easter. And I hope you do celebrate Jesus and give all the glory back to God, because without him we would not have everything that we have, because everything belongs to God. Anyway, see you. Bye. You are connected to me.